I'm spinning. Oh, this is awesome. Oh my god. I'm spinning. I don't know how fast can I go. I'm spinning. Oh, this is amazing. I didn't know I could do this. Okay, now I'm getting dizzy. Is that thing on? Yes, it is. I don't care. Oh god, okay. Whoa, it's coming to a halt. Okay, that was not a good idea. Hey. Yes, I know, I've done 3 videos on the Xbox One, and you're probably sick and tired of hearing of it, but some new information came out today, or I should probably say yesterday, because this video is going up the day after, I think, probably. But some new information came out of for the Xbox One. Microsoft took a nail gun and nailed some stuff down. They finally said, you know what, let's crush all these rumors. We're going to say exactly what this console does, and what this console does not. Let's just clear the air. Some of these things you won't like, some of these things you will like. Let's just get the fucking truth out there for once. Let's just tell everyone this is how it's gonna be. I'm sorry, this is how it is. And I will go ahead and relay that information to you in step by step, and then I will tell you what I think of it and what the mob mentality thinks of it. That is the Twitterverse, the YouTubeverse. Everyone seems to think about it. So I'll get to that in a minute. Right now, let's talk about what these things are and what these things are not. Always online. The system is not always online. It is at least once per day online. In order to keep playing your system, you need to go online at least once per day. You cannot be offline for more than 24 hours, or else it'll tell you, you know, must pair information or what. Basically, after 24 hours of not being online have passed, you cannot play games anymore. You can only watch movies and Blu-ray. Obviously, this is a negative for a lot of people who don't have internet, but for anyone who has dial-up and higher, pretty much, all you have to do is pair your information once per day. Secondly, used games. Do they exist for this console? Do they not exist for this console? Well, this has actually improved. Originally, we thought there would be no possibility for used games at all on the Xbox One. Now Microsoft has said it's up to the publishers. The publishers will decide whether their game can be purchased or resold used. Now, obviously this is a step in the right direction. Some people argue that publishers should not have this ability. But, I'm sorry to say this, folks, but the last reported stance from Sony is that the PS4 is going to allow publishers to disable this ability. So the Microsoft and the PS4, the Xbox One and the PS4 are on equal footing now on this issue. Both will allow publishers the ability to block used games. At least that's what the current status quo is. This may change in the future, this may not change in the future, but for now, that's the information that's available to us. Thirdly, and possibly the best news of all, Kinect will not be mandatory. Kinect will be able to be turned off, paused, and settings changed at your discretion. It will have complete privacy controls so that you decide if information is sent to other people or not. You decide when it is on, when it is paused. You can turn it off so that it's never monitoring you or watching you or taking in voice commands. You don't have to use the voice commands. You can use the entire console just with the controller. You don't need voice commands, and you don't need the Kinect to be on. In addition, the Kinect does not send information to, post it online or upload video of you or anything like that. It does nothing like that unless you make it do that, with like YouTube or streaming or whatever you do. It does not spy on you, basically. Kinect, boom, that rumor is over. Kinect does not spy on you. Even the worst possible case scenario is that it asks you if you want it to spy on you, in which case you just say, no thanks, no thanks, don't spy on me, thank you. Except for those of you out there who think you might want to be spied on. I don't know, maybe you think it's kinky or something. Last but not least, loaning games to your friends. Can you do it? Trading games to your friends. Can you do it? Now, I'm not entirely sure what the details are on games that the publishers allow you to resell and allow to be sold used. Maybe those still are account-based and you just relinquish the code that originally came so that someone else can use it. I don't know. Maybe those games can be traded with your friends at will. Who knows? But Microsoft is, including in this console, a ability to trade or loan a game to a friend. I'm not sure if the trade is time-based, as in it comes back to you, or if it's just like a permanent trade to them. But they did say there are 2 restrictions. You can only trade a game to a friend once. One friend. You can trade this game to one friend. And I'm not sure if you keep it or if it comes back to you or anything like that, but only one person can get this game from you. Now, obviously this is not too bad, considering this feature never existed on the Xbox 360. I couldn't trade, Peggle or Super Meat Boy with my friends on the Xbox 360, so this is already kind of a step up. Now, obviously, since you can't take a physical copy game and trade it to a friend, that's a step down. A big step down, because all of my friends, all of them, like to borrow games from me and other friends. It's just the way things work. Some people can't afford games. Big fucking surprise, right? Some people can't afford games. Yeah, who would have thought that? But still, this is kind of a step up in the online department. Steam, you can't trade games on Steam. So this is a step in the right direction for a medium that wants to be DRM based. Download based. This is not too bad. Now, the second restriction is that the friend needs to have been your friend for at least 30 days. Now, I have a few ideas as to why this restriction was put in place, but obviously it's not that bad or big of a deal. I mean, 30 days is nothing. So many of you may be wondering at this point, what do I think of the Xbox One? Am I on the bandwagon of hatred or the bandwagon of love or saying whatever? What do I think of this console? Well, once again, I'm going to have to play devil's advocate. I'm going to have to say, I'm going to keep waiting. This is sounding, to be perfectly honest, this is sounding better than before, okay? I'm a little less mad at Microsoft. I'm a little less uneasy about this console because, unlike some of you out there, and I totally understand your predicament if you don't have internet or if you have crappy internet, but I have good internet and I have Steam and I love Steam. So the whole downloadable, account-based online console bit doesn't really bother me. Obviously, the package TV bullshit isn't interesting to me. I haven't watched TV in God knows how long. Kinect seems nothing more than an interesting, nifty little browsing tool. I would never use it for those motion games. But overall, if this console is priced in a way that I can get into, if it's priced, competitively and I can afford it, it's really gonna come down to the games. And I'm not lying here, okay? I'm not just blowing smoke. It's really gonna come down to the games. Ladies and gentlemen, this video is completed. I'm done. Cheers! Listen, you stayed to the end of the video, and I really like that. I like it when people stay to the end of the video, so I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. You should totally invite your friends to this channel. This YouTube channel, it's the business. It really is the business. And I think if you invite your friends to come watch it, if you send it to them, they'll really like you. I mean, really like you. They'll throw you parties. They'll give you money. They'll do anything. Because they'll see me and they'll see the other people on this channel. They'll see the videos of the games and the vlogs and the reviews. And then they'll love you because you showed them this channel. They'll be like, what's your name? Bill? Dave? I'll go with Bill. They'll say, Bill showed me this awesome channel, man. I gotta throw him a party. I gotta buy him a lava cake. You'll get a lava cake. Oh my God, have you ever had a lava cake before? That shit is delicious. Oh my God, is it delicious. But they'll throw you parties. They'll throw money at you. If one of them is a girl and you're untaken, she might even be interested in you now. Maybe, just maybe. But one thing is for sure, if you send this channel to other people, you're going to get widely popular, you're going to get rich, you're going to get everything that your wildest dreams ever wanted you to get. I promise you. Do it. Just do it. Just send it to people,
And if it doesn't happen, you can come back here and complain right down below in the comments, and I will read it and I will respond to it. So give yourself a thumbs up and head on over to Facebook and Twitter and not Google Plus. Don't post me on Google Plus. That's not gonna do anything. You're just wasting your time. So don't bother doing that. But you can maybe try Tumblr if you want to.